Luke Michael Howard, clinical hypnotist and owner of Lukenosis Hypnosis, here today in Paradise. I want to share with you today the concept of the black bag. And no, don't worry, I'm not going to do a David Copperfield or David Blaine magic trick with you. Although what I'm about to share with you is in some ways very magic with a K. Okay? There's three forms of magic in the world. There's wand magic, there's hand magic, and there's mind magic. I'm going to share with you some mind magic or some mind magic principles today. Again, not performance magic, but real magic with a K. So from the moment we're born, or actually from the moment we're conceived to the moment we die, events start to happen, perhaps unpleasant events, perhaps what some people call trauma. Perhaps some negative emotions, anger, fear, anxiety, shame, guilt get accumulated. Negative emotions, negative beliefs: I'm not good enough, I'll never make enough money, I'll never lose that amount of weight, I'll never attract the ideal soulmate in my life. And all these things get put in a black bag inside, all right? One after the other, and it gets compressed over time. And as we start to get older, the black bag starts to pop up and we start to feel this thing called anxiety. We start to feel this thing called sadness. We start to have the belief, I'm not good enough, and it starts to really interfere in our life. And what's what some people, I guess in psychology, would call repressed emotions, repressed events that come up. And they come up, and the reason that our higher self and our unconscious mind, some people call it the subconscious, would put it into this black bag is a way of protecting us. Because when that seed is first planted of the sadness, the first event won't always be the most significant. The first event of I'm not good enough, the belief, for example, the first time it happens, it might not be the most significant event when we look back. But it accumulates over time, and we probably don't have the resilience to deal with it at that particular time. So basically the higher self comes in to protect us, puts it into the black bag, and pushes it down. And as we get older in life, these events start to pop up. The black bag starts to pop up. An example of this is you might be going about your shopping or going about your Thursday afternoon, and suddenly out of nowhere, for no particular reason, a bunch of anxiety drops on you, and there's no reason for it coming. Or you just get really sad and nothing in your objective world has happened. Or suddenly this belief, you're not good enough, comes up, and nothing has seemingly happened to trigger this in the moment. You're like, how comes I was just all right a minute ago and now I'm feeling like this? It's the black bag coming up. Really, a black bag is our higher self saying, hey, do you want to deal with this? So it protected you for all the years because you didn't have the equipment to deal with this stuff. So I put it in the black bag and I kept it inside so you could function and you could get by. Now you do have the skills or the ability to get help to let go of these things: sadness, fear, anxiety, pain, shame, guilt, chronic pains, limited decisions. I'm not good enough, I'll never make enough money, I'll never get my ideal soulmate, I'll never get that car, I'll never be able to go on that vacation, I'll never have enough money, I'll never lose enough weight, I'll never be pretty enough, I'll never be handsome enough. And it starts to come up. And sometimes you might be like, oh, I thought I dealt with that. No, you didn't deal with it. Your higher self was trying to protect you at that stage of your life and pushed it down. But the reason it comes up later in life is your higher self saying, hey, now's the time to deal with this. Now's the time to go into that black bag, to let go of your fear, your pain, your shame, your guilt, your anger, your limiting decisions, your negative beliefs. Now's the time. So they come up, and they come up really, really strongly. And they come out of that black bag. One of the bravest things that you can do is find a way to heal yourself to let those things go in the black bag, because they're only coming up because now's the time for you to deal with them. And if you don't feel that you can do that, a good job is to find somebody, find a coach, find someone like me, find a change worker that can help you go through the process of letting those things go from your black bag. So one day that black bag can be empty and you can just let it go. And that paradise can start to come inside your head and inside your body, even if you're in a place that's a concrete jungle. always believe. Lukenosis hypnosis.